Hey, you guys, how willing are you to accept something or learn something that's going to help and benefit you? Keep your hands warm for the winter months, especially 17 degrees here in Detroit, Michigan. Story time. Well, the first snow in February was about four inches, and I knew it was coming. So the day before, I was like, okay, I was having a little glitch with my snowblower, so I had to run and take it to the shop because they had gave it a tune-up, but it wasn't working right. So on my lunch hour, I went and took the snowboard to the shop, and they fixed it, which, short story. Anyway, so the next day it snowed, and I was ready to get it going. So I put on my gloves, my hat, my scarf, my mittens, my boots, everything, ready to start it up, thinking, okay, I can get this knocked out in an hour, and I'll be fine. But it was still cold out there. I mean, cold. And I was only able to get the back done. Well, because my hands were freezing. I mean, they were cold. It was so cold. And, I would shake a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'm going to keep going. I just want to finish the back. I mean, we're talking about just the driveway. Maybe that'll hold maybe 4 cars length and a little side, another car. And I could not finish because my hands were frozen. So I stopped, put it back in the garage, and I went in the house for almost an hour and a half because first I had to run my hands over cold water because that's how cold they were, so that they wouldn't just go into shock. But I felt like my hands were cold, y'all. Cold, 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 cold. You know what that feels like? Cold, numb cold. So, of course, I decided, okay, I just kind of rest for an hour and a half. And then I thought, okay, I got to finish this up because tomorrow I got to get out there and I don't need anything in my driveway. And I don't want to track over it because I don't like to run over the snow and then try to blow it out later. So of course, I have hand warmers. And so I use some hand warmers, and I put them in the gloves, and I was able to keep my hands warm. Yeah, I did have something ready to go. So when I was finished, though, the hand warmers were still working because I did the front. My hand warmers were still working. But I'm thinking, okay, this is a waste. I need to be able to give somebody. So I brought them with me, dropped them off to somebody, and it was a done deal. 2 days later, we get another snow. But I don't go outside because it's on a Saturday. And I'm like, I ain't going out there. I have nowhere to go. No, I'm not doing it. I'm just going to let the snow just stay there. Then it snows the next day. So now we got a double of snow. And I'm thinking, oh, God, I got to go out here in the snow. It's too cold. I don't want to do this. So what I did was I started with the hand warmers. And I have these mittens that you put the warmer inside so it doesn't touch my skin. So I was able to get the front and the back done in an hour and a half. And, of course, my hands stayed warm. And that is an issue for me because my hands get cold first, no matter what. I could be in a cold environment. My hands get cold first. So I was telling my consumer at work about my cold hands and how it took me so long to blow the snow because my hands were cold, but I used the hand warmer, but it was still warm, and I wanted to give it to somebody because it would seem like a waste, but I never found anybody to give it to, so it just went the rest of the time. It just died out. Anyway, you know what they told me? They said, put latex gloves on before you put your winter gloves on, and your hands should stay warm. So the next day, that's exactly what I did, which is today. I got up. I didn't have matching latex gloves, but it's okay. In my glove compartment, I had a pair of gloves. I had one for one hand and one for the other. And it worked, you guys. It worked. My hands have been warm all day today because I put gloves on, latex gloves, then my winter gloves, and it worked. See? I've got my latex glove and I got my winter glove, and my hands are warm. And right now, I'm in my driveway. The car is off. The heat is off, but I'm warm. And I can feel the warmth in my hand is staying warm. Now, I'm holding the phone with a bare hand, and I think it's now 5 minutes. I need to hang up, get in the car, and call this a wrap. But did you guys know that? Did you know that you can keep your hands warm if you put latex gloves under your gloves? We gotta share. Because one thing I've noticed, I know a lot of young people that don't have gloves, or they're out here in these cute gloves, and this is all they have to do. Put some latex gloves under the gloves and keep your hands warm. We gotta keep each other warm. Pass the word. And of course, like my YouTube page, please hit the like button, subscribe, because I want to keep giving you valuable messages and information so that you can help your preteens and your family as we inspire, encourage, and motivate. So, yeah, that was just remarkable information. I thank God for the Holy Spirit sending the message here. And you know what? That's what it's all about. When you get some information that's good, you know it's nothing but the Holy Spirit sending it. So that's what's up, you guys. That is what's up. Put those latex gloves under your gloves and stay warm. All right? Let's go. Let's do it.